Hello, crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I'm here with Spellbinders' birthday flash sale. This is their first steals and deals during their whole birthday month. During this month, there's lots of exciting things going on. Every week, someone can win their wish list. You'll get a $200 and, oh goodness, is it $30 or $50? I put it here on the screen. But you'll get a $200 and something store credit. Thumbs up for that. So there are 4 chances to win. Just create a wish list. Open up an account, create a wish list, and then they're going to randomly pick people and let you know, and you'll see the credit appear in your account, I guess. Yay! Also, during this sale, if you spend $150, you'll get a free die set. Let me show you the cute die set. It's called Sir Spelly Dies. You make a cute little dragon. I'll show you the graphic here because my example is completely different. I made mine into Figment from Epcot Center Imagination, that cute little character. This sentiment set is on sale. It's a better press set, so I'll talk about that too. I'm also putting timestamps in this video, so if you spend $150, you'll get this automatically added to your cart. Love that. So during the sale, get a freebie die set. The kids can make this cutie patootie for cards for their friends and loved ones. Love, 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 love how sweet that is. This die set is back in stock. The color block accent die. I will put this in foundation dies. Even though it's not on sale, it is full price, but I will link it below. Crafters, I'm detailing and linking everything below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, consider subscribing so you can catch all these fabulous steals and deals, even collective steals and deals, which represents other online crafty companies too, where I give you all the discount codes, show you all the goodies there as well. So this is a freebie, $150. Yay! Also, crafters, I just received this in a box of Spellbinders future goodies. Not current goodies, but future goodies. While shopping during the month, you'll see in your box of goodies a sticker so you can collect all 4 stickers. So the first sticker is the free die set, Sir Spelly. These 3 now over here, these actually represent previously released die sets from the Monster Birthday Collection. So older die set, but fabulous, great cards for kids and those young at heart. It's also a great set of dies for your kids to craft with as well during the summer. Here is my example of that cutie patootie. This balloon die set, some of it is on sale too. Here is a little dragon, interactive die. Look at that. So the legs move. So below, I'll come back to this, but I just wanted to show you. I will link this below into the more dies because we do have new in sale dies as well. So I'll go through that first, then I'll go into more dies. That's where I'll come back into this. But you see how the stickers match previously released? So if you love the little sticker and you're wondering, gosh, that is so cute, I wish that was a die, it already is. If you're a new crafter, look at this. Put this one in your wish list then if you don't want to get it now, but cute, 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 cute. So you'll get these fun little stickers. And this is their first sale during the birthday bash this month. Spellbinders is celebrating 23 years of business. Love that. If I'm forgetting something, crafters, I'm like here and not here. I don't know. My sinus is acting up. I will put notes on the screen if I forget to say something. Okay, so just catch the notes. And also during this video, take notes. It took me so long to pull all this product. I have cards like this. Just vats of cards because there is also foundation dies. That's a whole series of cards in and of itself and everything else. So I'm going to be doing a lot of mixing, matching, and probably referencing and coming back into and all the good stuff. And whatever you see and you like and you're not going to get it now, you can always put it in your wish list and then win your wish list. Also, crafters, Spellbinders Kit Club is available. I linked my video here. In regards to the Kit Club, the All Clubs Crate, which is all 8 clubs where you'll get the 2 bonus dies, which this is one of them. I think she was the reason why a lot of you got the All Clubs Crate, is now sold out, unfortunately. So this will not be available. You would have had to subscribe to the All Clubs Crate, which clearly a lot of crafters did. However, the individual clubs are still available, okay? So definitely check those out. You can watch my video. I'll go through everything in the club, all 8 clubs. In the background here now, that is coming back into the Weekender. This is an online crafty event. you'll get this box sent to you. This event already took place at the end of May, but you will have access to watch. And a lot of folks who attended the Weekender did not even craft. They were just watching the videos and then they'll craft later at their own pace. So if you're getting it now, you aren't missing out, is what I'm trying to say. And that's so true because a lot of folks did not craft. I crafted some and I still didn't finish all the cards because it was 6 designers, 3 cards each. That's 18 cards. In a day and a half? No. Here is a sampling of some of the cards. Look at this one from Yana. Gorgeous. This one too. And then look at this beauty from Kim. So these cards are very involved cards. They do take time to put together, but you will have access to this and the videos that you'll get to watch. They are YouTube videos. That means that while you're watching it, you can always pause, rewind, fast forward. There's supposed to be timestamps between each designer's class. So if you wanted to go straight to Jennifer McGuire, which was the last one, haven't even done that one yet. Oh, she had a card. I know that's going to take me a little while to make. It had 900 leaves. You think this is a lot of leaves? She had 900 of them. Beautiful, but it's 900 leaves and a toucan. It's not a hard card. It's just going to take time to do it because a lot of die cutting and all that. But there's a booklet in here and everything. So you will have access to this box. If you get the box, then you can still get that little freebie too if you just get the box. In the background, this is the die set from the Weekender. That stamp is from the Weekender. And then this was the All Clubs crate. So this month's Kit Club and the Weekender, they go very well together. Some items in this sale I'm going to show you will also work with the Kit Club as well and be incorporated with the Weekender if you have both of them. So look out for that during the video. So the Weekender with his 7 die sets still available, papers and more. Love. Also, crafters, the Just Add Cake card making kit sold out twice, is now back in stock. This is a smaller kit, but guess what? About 7 dies as well. Is either 7 or 9. I keep forgetting because I'm mixing up both of them with the die count, but both of them have a whole series of dies. All sorts of goodies is in this one as well. So this is also back in stock. If you wanted to get it, this might be the time too. Nice box of goodies and fun in the Just Add Cake birthday card making kit. Let me link my video here where I do the unboxing, okay? And show you my card examples. Here is a sampling of some of the cards I made with that kit. Look at the cute cupcake. Look at this card. It comes with the hand and the mug. You could just have happy birthday. This one I turned into a Father's Day card. And then look at this. So we have youthful, into dad, into best friend, family, more. Invitations too with that cupcake. Invitations too with this one. Love, 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 love. Check out the Just Add Cake birthday card making kit. I just want to remind you of a few things. Rewards at Spellbinders equals cash. To see your rewards, it has moved from that top of the page like it used to be. Now you have to go into your profile, you open it up, and then you see. Also, check your wish list. Your current wish list will show you what you want and if it's on sale. And below, towards the top of the description box, I also will be putting categories like dies, better presses on sale, embossing folders are on sale. I'm not going to be covering embossing folders in this video, and I'll only be covering a few better press. But if you want to like shorten the list of what's there, in terms of collection, some items I'll show you from a collection. I'll put beside the first item /COLL, like I'm showing you here on the screen what it will look like. If you click that, it'll open up just the collection, so then you can see everything that's in there that's on sale, but in a much smaller setting and confined to that collection. And for Better Press, I will put the name and then put BP for Better Press. I'm only covering a few Better Press, okay? And lastly, crafters, come back to my channel to see 2 new collections, the Whimsical Houses collection and also the Classic Road Legends collection part 2. Alrighty, crafters, let's get started. First up, crafters, this is JC's All My Senses collection. So love, he was one of the instructors during the Weekender. This is a fabulous collection. Sensory Facet Die, $26.39 from $32.99. That's a great deal. Fragmented Gaze, $21.59 from $26.99. All My Senses Press Plate and Die. This is $18.39 from $29.99. You can press or glimmer, die cut once. So fabulous. Besides Sensory Facet, I'll put /COLL because the rest of the collection is on sale, but I'm only focusing here. So for the first die, Sensory Facet, here it is 2 ways. Isn't she pretty? And I did include these little flowers too. So love. So you can have the hair like this, you can have the hair long. It definitely has a beautiful artistic feel to it. So if you like these styles of cards, mix, match, and play, you can make a series of cards for somebody as well, or a series just to have ready to go when you need that birthday card or any kind of card thinking of you, like it says here, in a pinch. These beautiful sentiments are from the All My Senses sentiments. Look how pretty that font is and look how small it is. This is a beautiful one. Now for the fragmented gaze, I have this one. Look how pretty she is. I heard the good news. Doesn't she look like she's hearing it? I love that. And for the rest of the collection, these two are better pressed, that background, this image, and there's also a stencil. And you see all of JC's sentiment set, fun sentiments. And I did use it outside of. This is also on sale as well, this die right here. And I love you with all my senses. So beautiful. So this is the first time, new in sale. Love, 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 love. Up next, new in sale, but not brand new in sale. It has been on sale before, but this is still a new item. The pink lemonade stand die. This is coming in at $26.39 from $32.99. Beside this, I'll put slash COLL because this is also a collaboration with Simple Stories. It has pattern paper, 12 by 12, 6 by 6 paper pads, all sorts of goodies, ephemera, and more. Here is an example of it. Isn't that fun? I love this signage right here. Here is another example of it, and that is one of JC's sentiments that I just showed you with the better press. So you can make lots of fun cards with this, especially during the summer with the pink lemonade stand. You get the dies to put the stand together, the signage, and then you get all this fun summer goodness. And it says, hello, sunshine. But if you have a happy summer die too, why not use that? Mix, match, and play, as I say. Next is the Lavender Fields collection. Can't find my die. It is a foundation die. I'll show you the graphic here. It's called Lavender Hexagon. $15.99 from $19.99. That's a good deal. It'll make a card like this. It does include the bee and these hexagons. This is an example of the card that it would make, okay, with that hexagon die. This is also another paper collection with Simple Stories, 12 by 12 paper pads, 6 by 6 ephemera, and more for this beauty, Lavender Fields, okay? These two collections, I do have videos for them. I just need to edit them and load them up. So they will be like an older video. They will be previously recorded, but you'll see 12 by 12 layouts and all sorts of goodies with this collection too, okay? Up next, I'm talking about one stencil, but it's such a beautiful stencil. This is called Poppy Perfection. This is coming in at $15.99 from $19.99. It is a 5-count stencil of the month. Look how pretty it is as a birthday card or anything, thinking of you, etc. So love. Foundation die is on sale. My Better Press birthday set is on sale too. Everything here is on sale. Thumbs up. Even gems are on sale. Yay! Up next, Butterfly Dance. This is a beautiful die set. This is a stitch die of the month that doesn't require any stitching, as you can see on my example. The stitching is a drop-in, which I didn't use. I just used everything else. Look at the beautiful sunflowers and that butterfly. This is coming in at $28 from $35 for this beautiful set. Butterfly Dance. Love, 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 love. Up next is this beauty, a very popular beauty. A lot of folks have taken this die set and gone way beyond what you see here, what it was first intended as, and just use the face and apply everything else across the top. Folks have turned it into Christmas. You can even use some of the bits from the weekend or anything tropical, turn it into summer. Here I just have her at the spa, which I wish I could go to. Wrapped in Care dies. This is coming in at $32 from $40. A beautiful large die of the month. As you can see here, it does fit perfectly on an A2. It's such a beautiful set. It does have a diagram. To find the diagram of how to put this together, crafters, for a lot of the products I'm going to be showing you actually, go to the product page, scroll through all the photos, and towards the end, you'll see that diagram. Wrapped in Care. And she comes with all these little goodies too. So pretty. Love this. Up next, Better Together dies. This is a fun one too. You get an otter. You also get the 2 owls. This is coming in at $21.60 from $27. Here are the 2 owls. So cute. You see this little bit right here? I also used it for this card with Yana's City Holiday Everyday add-on. I used the flowers up here with her beautiful building and all this fun. So fun. Next are these series of dies, and they're all like fun, unique dies. There is Dancing Chatterbox, $15 from $19.99. Born to Dink, I'll put the word pickleball because it is a pickleball set with a coordinating stamp set that comes with it too. Thumbs up for that. $23.19 from $28.99. There is the sentiment Yay with the shadow. This is $9.59 from $11.99. OMG with the shadow, individual letters with their shadow. This is also $9.59 from $11.99. And then there's, this is $18.39 from $22. It has a coordinating die. These don't. Okay, so that adds on to the cost. So super fun. So for a dancing chatterbox, I believe I used one of the sentiments from in this collection over here. So this is two different collections, but they all like speak the same language. So I just used one of the sentiments for this. Look at this little guy. Isn't that cute? I love the dancing chatterbox. I think that's so fun. For the pickleball, love this one. Look at this with the tunnel cloud. Finally on sale. Haven't seen this one on sale in a while for that foundation die. Here's a little pickleball set. Look at that. Yay! Love that too. Using one of the sentiments out here as well. Stamped down there and heat embossed. OMG. Look at this one. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Love. It's your day. You probably won't remember it. Another stamp set. So fun. And lastly, because some of those days you just feel that way or you want to give this to a coworker, etc. Look how fun this is with the stripes. I had so much fun with these sentiment dies. I was in a mood, a repeating mood, but so super fun, enjoying all of the Spellbinders cardstock. Not on sale, but this is all Spellbinders cardstock, okay? 48 colors of fabulous cardstock. So everything you see here is color wheel cardstock. That's something you can put in your wish list. You can create a color wheel cardstock wish list and just take your time and shop it, or when it goes on sale, stock up. Alrighty, up next, new in sale item or newish. This is not the first time it's released, but it's still new in sale. And it's actually doing the same thing it did the last time when it was on sale. There are 5 sets here. This one is not on sale yet again. This is now full price. Fluff, Frost, and Roll. So I'm not going to talk about this one. I will put beside the first item, which is the mixer. I'll put mixer /COLL so you can look at the whole collection because there's some other goodies that's on sale with this as well. I'm only focusing on the dies. What it does have are all the fun utensils, the whisk, the spatula that you can cover, and then the handle that you can decorate, the sentiment hello, the rolling pin. So this one is still very popular. Maybe some folks are just getting this and then making a recipe card or something, I'm not sure, or using it in their journals, because at this sizing you can go beyond just making cards. You can go into scrapbooking, mini albums, journals, all sorts of other crafting, or you can make banners too with this. Because at these larger sizing, you can make cute little banners. If you're having, let's say, a baking party, some sort of cookie party, summer cookie party, why not? We have the Christmas cookie party, maybe a summer cookie exchange. Then you could decorate your whole area with this type of thing. So very, very pretty. Magic Mixer. This is coming in at $23.19 from $28.99. You get the bowl. You get the mixer. It'll look like this. Love, 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 love. I love this type of baking set. I think this is just such a great essential to have in your stash. It's also great to use on holiday cards too. You know, with the whole mixing bowl, you could put little cookies and all that. Cookies. Yeah, they're in there too. Cookie, cupcake. This one is called Made with Love. I'm going to put apron because the biggest die in here, the main die, is that apron. This is coming in at $26.39 from $32.99. It'll look like this. This is where you get the mitts, the apron. There's the whisk from the utensil set. You get the sentiment Made with Love with the shadow. And you also get some flowers and a little bow. So fun. Next up, Measure Mates. This is coming in at $20.79 from $25.99. You get all your measuring utensils from your cups, your little scoop cups, teaspoon, tablespoon, scale, and a cookie jar. It will look like this. Love. With the utensils. You see how the utensils really does finish it? I can see why, you know. And then look at the little cookies too. There's a little cookie too. And lastly, Cool It Cookie Rack. I'm just going to put cookie rack. This is coming in at $23.19 from $28.99. You get this beautiful baking sheet. Love that. You can use this on a lot of things. You can crop it too if you want to fit it a certain way. You could have one cookie sheet here, another cookie sheet there. The embossing folder is also on sale. And look at the cookies. So this one has all your cookie fun. And then you get the sentiment Enjoy with the shadow. You get the little flower. This is the flower with the little leaves too. You could have a Christmas card with some sort of Christmas set, then put this on it. You could have a summer card, just use these flowers on their own. You could use this and turn it into a tag, maybe punch it there or here. And again, great sizing, scrapbooking, and more. Love that. Up next, look at this little fur baby. So it's called Forever Fabulous, your fur baby. So love it. $28 from $35 for this stitch die of the month, but you don't have to do stitching. Here I do have stitching, but just take this piece out, which is a drop-in. It can be a solid bag. You can use an embossing folder and emboss it. You can dry emboss it, a design here. You also get the adorable dog. You can use the dog by himself in something else. Mix, match, and play. Great sizing again. Coming back into your larger projects like scrapbooking, mini album making. Back in my mini album days when I was making no cards whatsoever, because I did not like making cards. It just didn't come easily to me. And look at me now. I know. It's so funny. But back then, I was just always working on things that were so large. This is something I would have gotten because I could just see it on the cover of an album, on the inside with an interactive element, with a tag and all that. Here's another fun set. This one is called Charmed Life. Charmed Life is coming in at $32 from $40 for this large die of the month. You get the designer bag. You get the handle for your designer bag. So super fun. You can pick bits. You can do that bow set by itself, the locket by itself, the little coin purse, the dice by itself. You need some dice for a card? There you go. So super cute. You need little cherries alone? Have fun. Mix, match, and play with all the bits in here too. Charmed Life. Winner. Next up, crafters, Zodiac. I'll just put Zodiac Collection or Zodiac COLL. It's a series of better press that would come with the registration. I just couldn't find it. I don't know where I put the better press set. But you can make beauties like this. For each of the 12 signs, you're looking at $9.59 from $11.99. You can press or glimmer. That's pressed. That's glimmered. Love. Love, love, love. Look at that. And it also comes with this bottom piece too. That will say the sign with the dates, okay? Alrighty, crafters. Now we are into more dies. This is from Simon's Sending Hugs collection. So I'll put /COLL. There's some other items within the collection, but I'm only focusing on the dies. Darling Dog, $21.59 from $26.99. You get lots of bits in this one. You get the dog, and there is a diagram for it. You get the sentiment, sending hugs, I love you, and then bits. There is Congrats Cat. So this one has like a little martini, a graduation hat. You get congrats and celebrate as your sentiment with this one. $23.19 from $28.99. And then birthday bear. This one is $21.59 from $26.99. Here is an example of the cute little dog, darling dog. So love. Here is my congrats cat. And for this one, I took the cat here and then also converted it into a pig using this piece right in here. I just fussy cut around that, use his eyes for the snout to make him a pig. Okay, so this one does double duty, okay? Triple duty if you want to talk about all the bits from it as well. Love that. And lastly, there is Birthday Bear. Look at this fun one. This embossing folder also on sale from this collection. That's why I'm going to put COLL next to Darling Dog. Super fun. It's all in here. Fun, fun, fun set. Up next is my texture and foliage collection. I'll link my video here if you want to see the entire collection with the dies. But in this sale, it's only the Better Press set, which is perfect for this birthday sale. Birthday wishes, sentiments, press plate, and die. You get all these sentiments that you can press or glimmer, die cut once. This is coming in at $17.39 from $28.99. That's a steal. This one had sold out, I think, twice or three times. It's in stock now and on sale at a steal. This might be the time. Then there is Dimpled embossing folder. So these two 3D embossing folders are on sale. Dimpled and Linen. Dimpled is coming in at $9.59 from $15.99. And Linen is also $9.59 from $15.99. 5.5 inch wide, 8.5 inch tall. You would use universal plate system for either one. In terms of my birthday wishes, sentiments, press plate, and die, which I'll put BP. You've seen this already 3 times that I caught in the video. I probably showed you more than that because I have a lot of examples with this. And these are all newer cards. This is from the Just Add Cake birthday card making kit, celebrating you. You just saw it here with the cat from Sending Hugs. Happy birthday from all of us. I love the from all of us. If you want that sentiment and you'll use it all the time, it's in this set. You just saw it here too with the stencil. You saw it here too with Yana from The Weekender. Look at the variety that you're seeing. Let's bring this in. Look at that. Yay. You already saw it in action before. Let's keep going. This is like brand new. Happiest birthday wishes. Here I have happy birthday. Look at this one to a very special person. All of these I'm going to have to split up now because they're going to be in other cards with like this set, that foundation die. Here it is with some beautiful flowers from my collection, the beautiful wreath. Look at it here again. It's your special day. Even here with a rub-on. Love that. So down here, this is a rub-on sentiment with that image. And then up here, I have it's your special day. Look at this with celebratory. Are you seeing the range of this thing? All year round. No matter the style, you can just keep using it for all your birthday cards, even with Minnie Mouse. Cheers to another year. This is a brand new video that I just released. I'll link that video here for the classic mouse wedding, okay? Even here with a better press background. Look how pretty that is with the stencil. Love, 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 love. So here's just a sprinkling. And this is all new. I have other cards too. But we're going to talk about these embossing folders now. Coming back in for a second. This image with the champagne exploding and all this doodad. This is also in the Just Add Cake birthday card making kit as a die. I had pulled it out to use with my sentiment. I should have also shown you in the beginning. Love that. That's like one of my favorite cards. Here it is again from a recent kit club. Here it is again. Look at that with the boys, the summer camp. Link that video here because this is a fabulous collection. Perfect for this summer. Here it is with the guitar. This is also on sale. Here it is with my garden wreath add-on. So super love. You see all the times I've been using it? Look at the range. I know, it's so funny. I love it. I love it. Just been using it over and over again. All these fabulous sentiments. All right, let's get into linen embossing folder. Here it is for fall. Look how pretty that is. Here it is on a wreath card with my flowers. But the beautiful wreath dies. They're not on sale except for the birthday wreath add-on. Look at it here with fall. It's a nice textured background. And then dimpled. And I can't find all my dimpled cards. I don't know why. They must be in here. When I do find it during this video, I'll let you know that it is dimpled. This is the reverse side of dimpled, okay? This is a little less textured than this one, okay? So if either one of these are on your wish list, this might be the time. Yay! Next is my birthday wreath add-on. This is from the Beautiful Wreath collection. This is coming in at $22.49 from $29.99. You saw the sentiment from it. Happy birthday right here. This includes happy birthday with the shadow. You saw it here. It has streamers, a party hat, cupcake, a balloon, presents. Here's the sentiment again with balloons right there. So fun. Here's a cupcake. Cupcake is my favorite, so you'll see the cupcakes from me all the time. Love the cupcakes and the balloons. Yeah. It is a birthday after all. Here is the balloons. And look at this with the sentiment. Want to do a quick sidebar on this because this is a stamp image of that bear die set, okay? From Sending Hugs, okay? So Simon Hurley has both of these available. Love that too, right? Did you know that? Isn't that fun? If you loved it before as a stamp set, you can get it as a die. Love. Here's a masculine birthday card with balloons. Opens up as an easel card with a party hat. Better press image in the front. Love that as well. Here is a nice little rainbow of cupcakes and a different sentiment set from a different collection. Mix, match, and play with all your collections. Love that too. Next up, crafters, is the Monster Birthday Collection. The set that's in this sale is the Dancing Birthday Monster, $10.19 from $16.99. I'll put /COLL so you can see the rest. Birthday Dinosaur, Birthday Panda, you'll see on an example coming up. This is the Cutie Patootie too. And Birthday Dragon. So he can be like this with the one eye. He also has two eyes and it gives him a different look. But I do have an example of him with the two eyes. This one is your 2-for-1 set. You can get this or the one with the eye, okay? This is so fun too for all these youthful cards for kids or those young at heart. Or if you want your kids to make cards for their grandparents, aunts, uncles, etc. Switching things up is this beautiful set. This is Vivid Blooms, one of my by far favorite floral die sets. So love. This is $24.74 from $32.99. That's a great deal. Spellbinders sent me one. Crafters, I bought 2 more of it. That's how much I love this set. Why do I have multiples of a set? When I'm making a card, I can run all 3 of these large flowers. That's like my favorite. one time. I can run all the foliage to one time. If you have a platinum machine, the large format machine, you can run all of this pretty much one time. I couldn't find my examples because it's a pile. I love this die set. This is a fabulous floral die set, just like Club Blooms, just like Bebo Blooms. It is a winner. You saw it before with my sentiments. Look at this. You'll see this card again because that foundation die is also on sale. Look how it comes together. You get all this fabulous foliage. You can use as much as you want or as little as you want. On nearly every card, I'm always using this one, the large flower. That one is the side flower, so you can choose to use it or not. Then there's these little ones too. You can make a card with just these. Love that too. So there's lots of options in here. Here's another example of it. So pretty. Look how it looks completely different when you change your color too. Here's another example. You see how it looks different? And I love it in red. I'll be honest with you. Red is like my favorite with this die set. Here it is again. Yes, I told you it was red. Another one again, just using those side flowers. This is a study in purple, and then look at the pinks with the little turquoise. Again with the red. Oh, there is dimpled. Remember that I told you that I used embossing folder on some other things? There it is. It's just when I pull things out, I'll put it somewhere else to hold for this example. So there is dimpled right there with this. So super pretty. And it works very well too on masculine cards. Look at it here as a cascade, but on this card, I am using Club Blooms mixed in with Vivid Blooms. So you can mix your sets. So this large flower is not that one, but then these bits are from in here. And the foliage is also in here because this set has larger foliage than Club Blooms, but Club Blooms has a larger flower than this, or they're about the same, but they do look different. So I'm mixing, matching, and playing within this card. But the rest of them are all Vivid Blooms. Such a winner. Put this one in your wish list if you don't own it already. If you are new to Spellbinders, this one is should get one of these days winner for a lot of beautiful cards that I just showed you. Yeah, trust it. And if you really want to just play with it immediately, go for the red first. Then explore other colors, but the red, very forgiving. Alrighty, moving on from this beautiful set. I love Vivid Blooms. Love, clearly. Love, 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 love. And on a side note, crafters, you see my sentiments? Birthday wishes, sentiments, press, plate, and die. Look at that. Thumbs up. Up next, crafters, is the Gorgeous You Florals. This is part of the Gorgeous You collection. The rest of it is on sale. Beside this one, I'm going to put slash COLL. That's the one with the makeup, but I'm only going to be covering this one. Gorgeous You Florals is coming in at $14.24 from $18.99. You can have beautiful flowers like this. Look at the little flower here. Spellbinders sent me a set. I bought a set, okay? So I have 2 sets here. Look at that bud too. So you can mix this up with Vivid Blooms as well. Have I done that? No, but I could. Here it is with the strawberry die set. This is from Kit Club. And I love this little flower here. That little one. So fun. And here's another set where I was trying to turn it into like, kind of like a wreath, like a swag. Mix, match, and play. With this and with Vivid Blooms, okay? Love, 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 love. And you can use it to accent better press sentiments, large better press sentiments like Paul Antonio. Up next, Botanical Atrium. This is coming in at $32 from $40. This is a large die of the month. As intended, it will make a beauty like this. So love. But you saw it before here. Deconstructed. The only thing different is I took out the atrium. I'm using the flowers. I'm still using all these little buds and blooms and goodies. So this is like a 3-for-1 die set. You can use the foliage alone. You can use the florals alone. You can use just these little bits alone. And you can also use this alone. So maybe it is a 4-for-1. Look how pretty both of these are. This is an older card when it first released. This is a newer card. So love. What do you see there? My birthday sentiments. Birthday wishes. I'm telling you, you're going to see it over and over again because I love making birthday cards. Look how it looks completely different when you change the colorway. This was inspired by the DIY color deck, okay? That's not in the sale if you were wondering. It has been in previous sale. It is a deck of cards that would give you images and color theory, inspiration, etc. Little Blooms. This is coming in at $7.19 from $11.99. Look how pretty this is. I love the smaller sizing. This is just a cluster of the florals. I love to use it also as an accent like this because it has a small sizing. Look how pretty that is with that die. And then look at it here with the Hero Arts tote. This is another video that I am going to edit and put up this weekend because I have it filmed. I just need to get it done and you guys can enjoy this one because this is a winner right here. This tote, all year round winner too. This sizing, great. Mini album, scrapbooking. Fabulous little set right there. I have an example of it on a scrapbook layout. Okay, I'm going to edit it and load it up this weekend too, along with the other two collections, all right? But look at Little Blooms. So super duper pretty. So fun. I love this little set. This is a die set that you can have multiples of. I do have another die set of this too. Up next, Honeybee Jar, $32 from $40. This is another beautiful large die of the month that you can create just like this with the jar, and this will fit on an A2. You're just seeing it here on a 5x7 because of the beautiful embossing folder in the back. This is not part of it. This was a bonus last year, so it will look like this when you get the die set, okay? This is another one that is a 2 3-for-1 die set. Jar by itself. You can get the B, so maybe 4 for 1. B can work by itself. The foliage can work by itself, and then the florals can work by itself. Look at that flower. What does that look like? That kind of looks like the Gorgeous You floral, so you can mix this in with the Gorgeous You floral and extend that set. Thumbs up. What I just showed you like a couple minutes ago or a minute ago. When I edited, it may be a minute. But so super pretty. Honey Bee Jar. Mix, match, and play with these sets. Up next, some fun with Classic Mouse. So beside the first item, which will be Steamboat Willie, I'll put /COLL. Steamboat Willie, this is a starting die set if you want to make Classic, Minnie, and Mickey. There are diagrams for this. They will have 3 different poses with their arms too. This is coming in at $29.59 from $36.95. It's best to buy this one when it's on sale. Then there is an add-on, Classic Mouse Love. This is a Valentine add-on. There's also a Christmas add-on. There is a brand new wedding one that I showed you earlier, and I linked that video, so I can't link it again. This is coming in at $19.99 from $24.99. And there is also Better Press, Classic Mouse Happy Sentiments, press plate and dies. Depending on how much space I have, I may put C Mouse Happy BP. Okay, so you know it's Better Press. Press or Glimmer die cut once. You saw it here on Sir Spelly. Hip hip hooray, right in here. A fun set of sentiments, nice large sizing too. This is coming in also at $19.99 from $24.99. This is a fun set that goes beyond this whole Minnie and Mickey. It's just for celebratory as well. If you wanted something larger than my birthday wishes sentiments with a different font, a bolder font, this one is fun. If you want to make cards for those younger, that's a great set, okay? Classic Mouse Happy. Now let's look at my examples. So let's start off with Steamboat Willie. Here is Mickey and Minnie. See the arms? So there's 3 styles of arms. There is the, wow, Mickey. Then there's another version. Then there's the giving version. So here is Mickey with the wow again. Here is a Steamboat Willie. So it's the same pants, same shoes, but then he has a hat here. So fun. She has a hat too. He can be presenting her flowers. She can be holding flowers. Here she is holding, this is part of the collection, so you'll see it as COLL. Crafters, look at this. This is supposed to be over here. Hold on. It's supposed to be over here. This was recently on sale in another sale, which was a steal. Check in from time to time to see if Spellbinders is going to have another birthday sale. Seeing that this is a flash sale, I have a feeling there's going to be another one, okay? I don't know, but I'm just saying, stick a pin in it. All of this is on sale too. The little streamer bits, the best day ever, and look at her holding it. Here she is with the add-on. So there's a little flower. And I believe I'm using the bow here in her hat from this set. Look how pretty she is here holding the little rose that looks like from Beauty and the Beast. I love that little rose. This is the perfect example of what you see here. We have the box of candy here. Mickey gets a different hat here. There's a different style of arms that would give you the heart here, okay, in this set. So love. But the wedding set now, the newly released Classic Mouse Wedding, that's a standalone set. So you don't have to have Steamboat Willie, but if you want the arms to work a certain way, you can come into this set again. So there's lots of that mixing, matching, playing. If you're loving all of this Classic Mouse die goodness at this sizing too, you know this is great for scrapbooking, mini albums, journals, banners, anything. If you're going to make like little decorations, little napkins and all of that for a party, this is great at this sizing. Everybody can see it. Know what I mean? It's not like these little tiny little bits. It's large enough, but not super big either. Just good sizing on it. Seeing that I'm telling you about sizing, let me give you a measurement on it. 3 inches tall by roughly 2.5 or 2.25 coming out here. Okay, wide. This might arrive in time for Father's Day. I'm not going to guarantee that it will, but I guess if you order it soon enough and they just ship it out real quick, it might arrive. I love this set. Or get it when it's on sale and then hold it, because this did not go on sale for a long time, especially because of Mother's and Father's Day. So you could get it now and then have it ready for next year. This one goes on sale sometimes, not all the time, okay? This Better Press set is coming in at $14.39 from $23.99. With this one, I'll put Mother's Day, BP. I won't put Father's with it. You get 4 sentiments that you can press or glimmer, die cut once. This is a fun die set. There is Happy Mother's Day, Happy Father's Day, Mom, thanks for everything, Dad, you are the best. I'm going to be focusing mostly on Dad, seeing that Father's Day, okay? But here is Mom, thanks for everything. And then for Father's Day, these are newer cards too. Happy Father's Day, Dad, you are the best. You also saw it in the beginning here with the Just Add Cake birthday kit. Happy Father's Day right there with the die set. And then here's another version, Dad, you are the best. Isn't that fabulous? This sentiment here can be for a birthday as well. So you can have happy birthday outside, inside, Dad, you are the best. Or outside, Dad, you are the best, and inside, happy birthday. Or up here and down here, happy birthday. Thumbs up. And if your kids want to make the card, tell you this is a great set to add to your stash, okay? Love, love, love Mother's and Father's Day sentiments. Get this one, though, before it retires. Right now, it's still holding strong, but one day, if I see it really moving, I'll let you guys know this is the time to get it before it retires. Spellbinders does not hold everything forever, okay? But this is a fun one to have in your stash. It's just perfect for all these great occasions. So, love. Up next, crafters, I'm going to be showing you just a series of items that can work in with the Weekender, all right? And these are items that are on sale, but you can incorporate it into the Weekender, and I'll let you know when it ends. This is a few items. First up, Deep Blue 2. This is coming in at $21.60 from $27. As intended, it looked like this. So super cute. You get the diver, you get fish, sea life. This stencil, Underwater Bloom stencil, is a 5-count stencil. $15.99 from $19.99 if you wanted to make something like this. I think this is adorable. Now with this month's Kit Club, with the small die of the month, that's the small die of the month, this and this. All of this excitement is here and on sale. Yay! If you've had it in your wish list, this might be the time. Look how great that is. You could also bring that turtle in here with the divers and that background too. You could use the stencil in the back here with the turtle on top. And you can also incorporate it with the Weekender with all the goodies there, because you can have a whole tropical vibe, whole summer theme going on the entire summer with all these sets that work very well together. Up next, here's a fun one that can definitely incorporate seamlessly into the Weekender and this month's Kit Club, Flying High. I'm going to put beside this /COLL, but I'm only going to be focusing on the winning die set in the collection. Flying High is coming in at $17.24 from $22.99. You get the cockatoo. You get this branch with the beautiful leaf, and then the bits on the inside, and then these flowers. Now, this is from the Weekender. There is a branch die set with the Tiki Toucan. Could you substitute this for this? Yes. Could they go back and forth and then change out the foliage? Absolutely. I love this set so much on its own. You saw it here earlier with the Better Together, the foliage part. Look at it here as intended. You see how you could have this and then incorporate some of these vines hanging down. You could have the flowers across the top, those flowers. Again, loving. Free Oscar, also on sale, but you can incorporate different die sets with this as well. Look at the branch. You see all the mix, match, and play? Even the flowers is here with the perfect Pretty Birds, I think it's called. Not perfect birds, Pretty Birds. I love Flying High. So Flying High works very well, seamlessly with the Weekender, okay? Great die set. It's a 3-for-1 die set. The bird alone, the branch with the foliage, or those flowers. These flowers. They're fun too. Great little accent. All right, crafters, I have to separate things before I forget, because I have to come back to them again with the foundation die. I realized between the end of 2025 into 2026, I think I have like 50 or 60 new cards. So it's like I have this whole library of cards now. Frog Prince. This is another one that you can add to the Weekender. This little guy, so cute. $16.49 from $21.99. I don't like frogs in real life, but I certainly like this little die set. Surprisingly. There's this little daisy die that can work by itself, toadstool by itself, the frog, and then this bit, which gives you a background. So you can use this with other things as well. Here's another example. Here he is as a prince. There he is just as a frog. I'll put beside this one /COLL because that stencil is on sale and that stamp set too, I believe. Here he is again. See the little bit here? And you see it up here cutting that out. And lastly, look at this one going to the Amazon in color and then using an embossing folder on that bit as foliage down here. There's that little toadstool as well. Love this set. So if you have the Weekender, this is in your wish list. This might be the time because he is a cutie. Don't like him? In a die set? I'm good. Up next now, this I like to see in real life and is just so beautiful. Grand Tropical Flamingos. This is $32 from $40. This is a large die of the month as intended. You make something like this. You get the two beautiful flamingos facing each other. And then you get all this foliage, fauna, and fun. Look at the large floral here. Look at all that foliage. Look at the monstera. And then look at all the bits here too. And over here. Now this bit right here. And this here. Looking at the Weekender. You see the sizing? You get it larger here if you wanted to do a larger sizing of that monstera or this branch. For the branch, you see how small it is from the Weekender? Here you're getting it bigger, okay? So it's a smaller accent here. Here it's larger. So this is a great one to definitely do mix, match, and play with the Weekender. You can make a large 5x7. I love to do it 5x7 because I want the extra space to put everything. But you can also go A2 and you still fit the large flower and still have a flamingo and all the fun. This is a card from this month's Kit Club. I'm using the foliage here, in here, and then the flower up here. There's a little flower. In here is the stencil of the month, the 3D embossing folder of the month. That's a winner too. This 3D embossing folder with the little tiki, just love, 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 love. Can work very seamlessly with the Weekender. Watch my Kit Club video. You'll see what I'm talking about. By far winner. And then here is the flamingo for the holidays with the same foliage and all the fun. So love. 32 from 40. This is your Weekender winner. In the background, what you also saw, this is on sale. Scattered Tropics. $16 from $20 for this embossing folder of the month. This one is a 3D embossing folder. See the monstera there and the little flower? You can incorporate this with the Weekender and everything else and all your summer cards. Have fun. Lots of mixing, matching, and playing. And that is it for my Weekender crossover. Now let's go back into more dies. Wise Owl. This is a fun one. If you are a teacher or you want to make cards for all your teachers before the school year starts again, or you want to make cards for all your students, winner, or for your fellow teachers too, for your colleagues. Wise Owl is coming in at $21.60 from $27. Even for the holidays. Look at this holiday card. Christmas in July. As we blink, we will be there. So this is coming very soon. So if you wanted to make a bunch of cards. So in the background, I have my texture and foliage and my Christmas wreath add-on. So you see my seasonal foliage wreath there. And then the books. You can use the books alone. Look at the owl. So fun. I made so many examples of this. This is Harry Potter, and Hermione. This is Harry at Christmas when he is not at Hogwarts. I don't even want to talk about that new Harry that's supposed to be coming out in December. I don't know. I'll watch a little bit of it, but I don't know if it's going to really hold me because I like the original, you know? And then here is Harry and Hermione, I guess, just hanging out, or his friend. What's his friend's name? My mind is going blank. His friend. What is his name? I can see his face with the red hair. Ron. Oh, there we go. Ron. This is Harry. That's Ron. Okay? And then here is Hermione. So cute. Such a winning die set. Love this set. Up next, the Happier Hour collection. So beside the first one, which is Fountain Wishes, I'll put /COLL. I start off with this one because this is your summer fun set anyway. Fountain Wishes is $21.74 from $28.99. Sip Sip Olay, I'll just put Olay, is $20.24 from $26.99. A Special Toast, not in the sale. This would be full price, especially now that it's June. This is wedding season. I'll show you what the card looks like, but it's not on sale. Fountain Wishes. So super pretty. I tell you, perfect for summer, birthday cards, all sorts of goodies. There is a coordinating better press set with each one of them. Those are on sale. That's why I'm putting /COLL. Sip, sip, olay. Look at that. Margarita fun. And then a special toast. Anything celebratory. I love the flowers that you get with it. All the fun. This is a great set, so guess it's not on sale. Yeah, but it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. There's also 2 more sets on sale. Love on the Rocks, $16.79 from $27.99. Olive Martini, $16.19 from $26.99. Love. For Love on the Rocks, you can make goodies like this. It does come with this little strawberry right there and all these bits. Look at all the bits. This one will give you the smaller glass, so you can also use it to make masculine cards. Olive Martini, you can make something like this. And you can mix all these sets. Notice that I used the olives in that card that I just showed you. And then the add-ons. The Christmas add-on and the Halloween add-on can work with all of these sets as well. So super fun. But you see the glass stays the same. Or I could use these accent here with this or the fountain, etc. Okay? Next up, mini guitar. Beside this, I'm going to put slash COLL. Mini guitar is coming in at $11.99 from $15.99. You saw it before here with my sentiment. Look at that. Love that guitar. And there is a larger guitar, so that's why you can look at the whole collection, which is all on sale. And look at this card too with a rub-on. And then I put the guitar here and another birthday sentiment. Okay, crafters, now we're going into foundation dies, and then the video is over. I'll quickly edit and upload all the goodies. First in foundation dies, Arch, Punch, and Pierce. This is coming in at $21.59 from $26.99. Largest die is an A2, 4 1/4, 5.5 inch. This detail is a solid piece, but when you die cut it, you get a cut line here and a cut line here. When you put it together, you get what you saw earlier. This outside piece, to cut it, you have to put these 2 together to get that piece to cut. So there's no cut line here, but then these 2 pop out right there and there. That's why I was able to put this in the back and then pop these 2 layers up above that. For Vivid Blooms, thumbs up. For the next example that you also saw, I use this solid piece out here and then these 2 inner pieces here. So I'm creating like a subtle background here. And then here's another example where I'm only using this. So I'm still cutting it out and I still have these 2 extras, but I'm only using this outer layer to make a frame and then put an image on the inside. So there's lots of mix, matching, and playing with this beauty with Arch, Punch, and Pierce. I'm going to be showing you a few of these arch dies. So this is a fun one that you can mix in with essential arches and more. Next is Perfect Touch Arches. This is a steal. $16.79 from $27. Largest die is an A2 again. 4 1/4, 5.5 inch. Comes in 6 more times to a tag. I have used this one a lot. This is just a rub-on from the Weekender. Here are the sweet birds and the sentiment. And I just put it on one of these inner layers. And then I use Essential Arches, which is not on sale. I will show you the set though, because it does work seamlessly with all of this. And its dome is on sale. So that's why I'm going to just bring it in for a second just to show you what it is. So I'm using the outer piece and then one of these inner layers and then Essential Arches for that layer. Essential Arches would be the same arch but without the detail. It's just a clean layer, okay? So fun. Look at it here for the holidays. Love that. Look at it here as a shaker. Look at it here for scene building. With friends. 3 layers in a row, same scene building. And look at it here as a note. Now the Crayola marker may not be your style, but at this sizing, coming into one of these smaller layers, I have 2 pieces together. And then you could put any of these little images and make a small tag, make a small note card, etc. So fun. Interactive element if you wish. To make it into a shaped card, you put a 1/2 inch score line in the back, glue the tops together. And that will be across all the shaped foundation dies I'm going to show you, okay? I'm just put a 1/2 inch score line and glue that top together. I think it's very pretty, even like this with just a rub-on. I think it's gorgeous. This is like my favorite card though with it. Love, love, love this little set from last year. Next, this is the heavy hitter. She is a winner. Make-A-Wish Arch Labels die. This is a super steal. This might be the time to get it. $17.99 from $29.99. Largest die is an A2 again. You get the scallop detail at the bottom and this little dash detail. It comes in 6 more times to a tag. You've seen it a few times in this video, namely with this month's Kit Club with the beautiful little turtle. You already saw it here with Better Together, and you also saw it here. These are more playful cards with it, but you can also use this die set as the foundation for more serious cards when you want a foundation die set to work double duty and also be both playful, elegant, all year round, all occasion. This is the one to get, okay? Put this one in your wish list if you don't own it already. Here it is for a sympathy card. See how it gets very serious very easily? Look at the layers. This clean layer now, you're coming into essential arches again. If I was using these inner layers, you would see the detail, which would be that, okay? Sometimes I don't want the inner layers to have that detail. Sometimes I want it to be clean like this. Here it is, more serious with all better pressed backgrounds. Floral or also a scene. Look how gorgeous that is. Now for these inner layers, I am using essential arches for it. 2 of it here, 1 of it here, and 1 of it here because I didn't want, again, the dash detail. This detail would clash with what's going on here. So super pretty, right? Even for your elegant cards. Beautiful holiday cards. When you come into specialty paper, look how pretty it is there with a stitched card. That's from Stitchmas. So is this one. Here is the cute little monster from the monster birthday that I showed you earlier with the panda, with the die sets that go with it. That's the little pandas. I kept the card here for this example. Look how cute he is, the 2 layers of it. This die set was actually introduced with this collection, but it has gone way beyond it. And you also saw it earlier here, birthday. So this is a birthday card. So is this one. I wish they still made this sentiment too. I love that happy birthday sentiment. You can also turn it into an easel card too with the shape. Look at this card. Now, this dome, which is on sale, this is coming in at $5.59 from $7.99. I will put this beside Essential Arches, but Essential Arches full price. It only works with Essential Arches. It does not work with this set. So that means that I'm using Essential Arches to cut this out, use the dome, and then these outer layers, I'm coming into this, all right? Your by far winner for elegant cards and all occasion, true all occasion cards is this one, Make-A-Wish Arch. Here are the last 2 arch dies at Spellbinders. This is a new one. This is an older one. This is going to be at full price, but it already sold out twice. It's in stock now. Color block accent arches. This is coming in at $28.99. Largest die is in A2. Also, essential arches, $27.99. Largest die is an A2, but this one is 16 dies. That's why you get so many layers with it. You saw this before with Sir Spelly. If you spend $150, that's your freebie. Here it is from the birthday card making kit. This is actually an add-on die from the kit, so you don't have to buy the kit to get this. This is sold separately, but this was introduced as an add-on die set with that birthday card making kit. Look how fun this is. Love, 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 love. Here is Essential Arches. So one of the inner dies will fit this. The rest of them, they don't fit this size, okay? That's here. So the dome is on sale. Hasn't been going on sale, so it's now on sale, $5.59. And this is not on sale, okay? Put this one in your wish list if you don't own it already. This one works seamlessly and truly works seamlessly with all the other sets here. All of them. So this is the original. She's the OG, but she works with all of these. And you need her for this one. Mix, match, play, have fun with all these fun arch dies, whether they're on sale or not. Winners. Up next, crafters, you just saw Make-A-Wish Arch. This is the rectangle version of it. This is Linear Touch Rectangles. This is also a great deal. $20.24 from $26.99. Largest die is in A2, 4 1/4, 5.5 inch. It has a matting layer, and then another set with a matting layer, another set matting layer, and then a tag. Now, I have been saying that I want to put the 2 together to make a frame, and I keep using it and not doing that. Well, with the Classic Road Legend, this is one of my cars. I use the 2 here and made a frame, pop this up on the side using 2mm foam, and then I have the little car here. Love, I'll talk about this in the video, but so super love this set. Isn't this great? Like happy Father's Day, happy birthday. This one is you're built for greatness. Love that. Here it is with florals. So you see how it morphs from a masculine card. Now it's coming into a feminine card with flowers. When you go into darker colorways, it can go right back to masculine. And it also works very elegant because of that dash detail. This time I'm using this outer piece, and then that matting layer is popped up, and then the flowers on it. You also saw it earlier. Same principle. That layer, this, and then this layer again for this card, and then these two for this one. So you see how it goes into elegant very easily, but then has fun with masculine too. Foundation dies are your best friend, especially if you're new to crafting. If you get stuck making cards, reach for foundation dies. This will help you either start making a card or finish a card. You have the idea of this, but you don't know where to go. It's like when you put it on just the background, you're like, oh gosh, that looks so plain, and he's going to say he likes it, but he really doesn't like it. Reach for a foundation die. Collect these when they go on sale. Put them in your wish list and slowly get them from time to time. That's how I built up my foundation die stash at Spellbinders. Older foundation dies that they don't even carry anymore, so they will retire these. So get them before they're gone. These are your winners over the years. Seriously. Here's another card with the little suitcase. Now, if you have a stamped image or a better press image, here it is in the background. I know it's hard to see because it's in black, but look how pretty that is. It just dialed up the elegance on these cards that would normally look flat. For a masculine card, look at this one. For like a boy's card or something with that cutie. And look at it here with a better press background. So for the better press, I just use this part. And then out here for that layer, card done. Thumbs up. Love that. Right beside Linear Touch is this beauty. Perfect Touch rectangles and tag dies. Largest die is an A2, 4 1/4, 5.5 inch. Comes in 6 more times to a tag. This is coming in at $18.81 from $31.35. Definitely the time. This is like half off. Wow. Here it is with this month's Kit Club for that layer. Just giving a little detail out here. You see the 3D embossing folder of the month? Tell you, loving it. So that is my summer card. Here it is, Father's Day. So it works very well also for masculine cards, easily. If you have any trouble making masculine cards, this die set will get you through. Clearly, here it is again, a masculine Christmas card, another masculine card. Halloween card, look at that, just change your image. Can be masculine again. Halloween again, having fun. Look at it, triple layered, 1, 2, 3 with a better press background. So love. I have a zillion examples of this, but I can't show you all of them because time. You saw it earlier here with the mixer, 2 layers. I love to have it as 2 layers too. Here it is with a stenciled image. If you have a stenciled image, it starts to look too much like a background and the card is too flat. Bring in Perfect Touch rectangles or maybe Linear Touch. Look at this too. So you saw from the birthday card making kit, Dad with the white sleeve for Happy Father's Day. This is another version of that from the birthday card making kit too. Masculine fun. Love that. And for the holidays, it's a by far winner too. Love Perfect Touch rectangles. By far winner. Up next, the only one in this sale from the Tunnelscapes collection is a Tunnel Cloud set. It's my favorite anyway. $22.17 from $36.95. That's a steal. There's also the Underwater Tunnel and Rainbow Slice. I didn't bring them. I only brought the one that's on sale. There is 3 sets of clouds, and this will work on an A2 card, but I like to stretch it out a little bit bigger, either an A6 or a 5x7. And I love to use like the largest one here too. That's my favorite as well. You get the sun, clouds, moon, lots of fun with it. As intended, it will look like this. There is this add-on die set. This might be retired now with the birds. More recent card. Look at this one. 3 layers in with this beauty. I believe she was from, what was she from? Can't remember. Was it Kit Club? I think she was Kit Club. Super duper pretty. You saw it earlier with the butterfly here. Here are 2 examples of it. This is a A2 card and this is a 5x7 with the little kids. Love that. Here it is with Modern Aviation, the plane, and then look at the truck. This is from the first version of the classic Road Legend with the pickup. You're seeing masculine cards here, all 3 of these. Then we go into feminine cards. Fun. Best friend card. Be fearless. Fun again. But let's take it into the holidays. Why not? Look at it for Halloween. Thumbs up. It's a by far winner. It definitely tells a story and is definitely your scene building card too. Quickly. Love, 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 love. Even with this card, Welcome Baby. Look at that. Just such a winner. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Tunnel Clouds. Up next is this 2-for-1 die set. Scallop and Stitch Edge Ovals die. This one is coming in at $18.74 from $24.99. Largest die is 5 inches tall, 3 3/4 of an inch wide. You get matting layers, some with stitching, some without. Why is it a 2-for-1 set? I'll tell you in a second. Look at the little dog that you saw earlier. You see the layers? Here it is on an A2, and the nice thing about it being smaller is that you can get to enjoy the background, whatever you have back here. This is an embossing folder. Look at it here on a masculine card. This is masculine too, come to think about it. Here it is on a holiday card. Here it is on a Better Press card. Fun, loving, loving, loving. This is where the 2-for-1 comes in. Because of this sizing, you can also use it to make ornaments. Thumbs up. Love that. Super fun, right? So love. So all you do is just cut a second layer and then glue it together with a ribbon in between. You can hang it on the tree as an ornament. You can use it as a tag for a gift bag. Because of that scallop detail, it can stand on its own. If you wanted to make it into a shaped card, you would just put a horizontal cut line here and it will stand up too as a top folding card if you wish, okay? But it's fun whether you have it like this, and then this is a 2-for-1 bonus with this. Like this, then you're now coming into labels. So if you have your scrapbook layout, you want to use these layers to cut a photograph and then put something underneath it, like a label die, like happy birthday or something. Mini album, you could also have this inside the mini album as an interactive detail attached to a tag, like a longer tag if you make big mini albums. You could have this on the front of a mini album. You can have it as a removable detail or a flap in an album. There's lots of options with something like this. So Scallop and Stitch, winner. Love. Up next, emerald cut labels. So this is another version of the linear touch in an emerald shape. This is also great for masculine cards because of the geometric shape with it. This is $20.15 from $33.59. Largest die is an A2, 4 1/4, 5 1/2 inch. Does have that matting layer. Then it comes on in a few more times to a tag. 6 more times to be precise. Here it is with a rub-on. Rub-on sentiment card done. So out here in black, this layer has the rub-on on it, okay? But if you want to cut the two together, then you get a frame and a frame. So this is a double frame with a shaker. Little bit of acetate, and you have the shaky shake goodness right here. This is Be Bold Blooms with the flowers, okay? And a little sentiment. That's fun. Here it is with a Better Press background and stencil combo. So super pretty. Love this detail. Here it is again with a Better Press background with Winnie the Pooh. And then some little flowers, card done. And here it is for the holidays with a stitch card, 2 layers as well. Love, love, love emerald cut labels. Up next, mirrored arch labels die. Love this one too. Largest die is an A2, comes in 15 more times. So this is a 16 count die set. This is $17.99 from $29.99. That's a great deal for this because you're getting 16 dies. You have seen it a few times now with this card from the Just Add Cake birthday card making kit. You see the 3 layers? I love to have it layered up too. On the back, what you would do is just cut another piece, put a 1/2 inch score line, glue the top together, and then you put that horizontal slit like I was talking about, like so, to make it stand up, okay? So with the curve here, it won't stand up on its own, but you just put a slit in the back. The recipient won't even notice. They'll be like, as long as it stands up, they're happy, okay? So super fun. Here it is with Be Bold Blooms with a large Better Press sentiment. So pretty. Here it is again. So you can see I love to have it as 3 layers. And I'll do the 3 layers spread out like this or tight. This is 3 layers as well. 1, 2, 3. So this is more tight, just going in order. This is more spread out, like skipping one and coming on in. By skipping layers and coming on in, I get a nice piece here to highlight this in the center and then come on out in terms of you seeing this first and then everything else after. This one you're taking in all at the same time. These two you're getting the focal point first. I think about things like that. This helps me to get there quicker. Here it is with the Kokeshi doll. So she's in the middle here, background, and then it comes out more again. Yes, I like to layer it up 3 times, or at least 2, or sometimes 1, but not really. It's usually 3. Better Press sentiment, and here is Club Blooms on the sides. 3 layers again, but you clearly see Miss You first, right? Here it is for the holiday, only 1 layer, and then out here for that A2 card. You can also pop it up for scene building. I would take one of these inner dies on an A2 background and then cut this out and pop up the side here and then put my little stamped image like this. I love doing stuff like this. Here are 2 more holiday cards. So we have Santa here, 3 layers stitching, and 3 layers here for Halloween. Mix, match, play, have fun. And one last one here for Easter, okay, on a larger card. The reason why I love this one, but I'll talk about the most popular of this shape in a second, is because it is wide out here. So when you want space, width, this is the one to reach for. When you want it to go wide like this. See how it has a certain width? Because on the next die set I'm going to show you, which is Essential Modern Ovals, it just goes like this. But that's the favorite of a lot of Spellbinders makers. Me, I like all of them. I love all my foundation dies. They're all my babies. Including the plain one, okay? So this is Essential Modern Oval. So you see what I'm talking about? They both have the curve, but then out here, you're getting that hard line, but it does have width. Sometimes you want that. Sometimes you don't want that because you want to stay right in here confined. This is $20.24 from $26.99. And like I said, this one is $17.99 from $29.99. That's your steal. That's your deal. This one has 12 dies. Largest die is 5.5 inch tall, 3.25 inch wide. Here are 2 of my favorite cards from this. And they're not new cards either, but they are like my favorites. These 2. These are older cards, but I will not give them up because I love both of them. This is with a better pressed background and this beautiful floral. This is also a great floral. Now you see how this fits in with it. This is a completely different set. Had nothing to do with this. This is now fully retired, but this released like maybe a year or 2 before this one. Yeah, way before. But you see how it works here? See how it contains it in the capsule? Love that. But if it was wider, then I would have gone into Mirrored Arch or the next one after this, which is Stylish Oval. So you have options with these foundation dies. What do you need it for? That's why I like the gamut, because sometimes I need to have tall, narrow, and then sometimes I need the width. This is an A6 card. That's an A2 card. Both of them. Love, 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 love. So love. I don't show it often because, yeah, you can't get that die set anymore. So it's depressing. Here we go again with the dimpled background. With the embossing folder, okay? On these 2 cards, I have like simple floral, but very clean cards for both. There's a nice large sentiment here. And then this one, it's clean out here and then it comes to that layer. Let me show you a different version of it, what you saw earlier with the fountain. It's the same type of formula, just a different styling, because on here I use Starshine, which I will link below because I believe that's on clearance. It's not in the sale, but if you want to get it, that's my other favorite too, Starshine background. But you see how it works with the tall and narrow, because this is tall and narrow. So is this. That's why I used it here. Even with the sentiment here, and then I built this to fit in narrow. I could have gone wider with it, but I didn't need to. You can tell I think about these things. I do. But when you have all of these foundation dies, it's very easy to get there in the thinking. Here's another card. See how the mousse is tall and slim? So you want one of these, even though I'm coming out a little bit wider because I was enjoying all the splatter. That's why I came out a little bit wider. And then I framed this piece with foliage. I love Christmas crafting. I believe this was Christmas in July, not last year, year before. Christmas in July, you'll see it again. Here it is for Halloween. These are a lot of dark cards I'm showing you. I just noticed that. I love all the layering with Essential Modern Oval. This is the only one, though, that I'm wondering if it is Stylish Oval. It might be either this one or the next one. So there is Essential Stylish Oval. This is $25.49 from $33.99. Why the price gap? 12 dies, 16 dies, okay? This is an A2, 4.25, 5.5 inch. So you see the width here again. Unlike the previous one with the Mirrored Arch has a hard line. This one goes soft all the way around, but it's like just a wider version of this. I believe this is from in here. It might be here too. One of the 2. You also saw it here earlier with these 2 hanging out on a 5x7. So I just popped in either one of these layers right here and then put my 2 cutie patooties. Sometimes I need the width because this on here wouldn't look right, but it certainly looks perfect with that one. Mix, match, and play with all of these, okay? Up next, here is a nice essential to have in your stash. This is Everlasting Circles. This is $17.99 from $23.99. You're getting 16 dies with this. Largest die is 4.25 inch, comes all the way into 1/2 inch. It's a fun set of circles. You saw it earlier here with my linen embossing folder, right in here to build my wreath on, but I don't need it to build my wreath on, but it's also, you know, sometimes you want to do that just to break the pattern and everything. You also saw it cutting a window here with the flying high die. Also cutting a window here for the rocket for a boys card. Also here for Halloween. Have fun with it. It's a nice essential to have in your stash. Everlasting circles. They used to have everlasting squares. That's fully retired. So this is the only one left now. Precision layering, A2 sets A and B. You guys know I always tell you this is my crafty assistant. This is my by far favorite because this is the one I use all the time. Yes, it's just a set of rectangles. 16 dies in each set. The only one in this sale is set A. Largest die is an A2, 4 1/4, 5 1/2 inch in set A. It is coming in at $23.51 from $31.35. Set B, not in the sale. If you want to get it, finally, after watching all my steals and deals and you're like, okay, I'll get it. Put this one in your wish list and maybe you'll win it. Why not? For the win your wish list. Put this one in your wish list and get it later when it goes on sale. But I'm going to leave it out here. So the largest die in this one is 1/8 of an inch shorter than every single size over here. When you put the two together, you get very tight layers. What do I mean by that? Let me show you a perfect example of it here because this is a more recent card I did. Out here, that's the A2 from set A. This layer is also the largest die from set B. What you're getting here is a 1/8 of an inch spacing, which is really 1/16 on each side. This thin little layer right here is picking two of these together and making a very small frame. So I was having fun with this card. I haven't done this in a long time to make a shaker. Here's a more straightforward example of the layers. Set A, largest in set B, second die in set A. I can tell because of the stair step. 1, 2, 3 in order. So what I'm doing is 1, 2, 3. When you go back and forth, that's how you get these tight layers. Now, the reason why this is my crafty assistant, when you have a stenciled image and you want your image to be straight and centered, it's always better to use a die than go on with a trimmer. At least in my case, I won't get it centered. But I will bring on the die and it's perfectly centered, top, bottom, side to side. Love that. I also love to use it like this, where it becomes a frame. Take 2 layers but spread it out. And then pop up the side and then have the image in the back. These are both better pressed cards. With something like this, when you make a frame now, you can put a ribbon here and the recipient can then hang it up. You can hang it up in your craft room if you wish. Beautiful that way as well. I love to do it as a frame. I haven't done this in a while, but I'm coming back to it again because these cards inspire me, especially for the holidays. With both of these cards, I'm only using set A. These 2 outer dies. These 2 dies together will give you this spacing, which is 1/4 of an inch, which is really 1/8 of an inch on each side, okay? You will get wider spacing just using one set. With these 2 cards, it's only one run. That means that I glimmered this, and then I brought in a solid hot foil plate and glimmered on the negative that I pulled off, the film that I pulled off that I would normally throw away. I glimmered again. To cut both the images and make sure that they're both straight, I'm definitely using this die. You notice how both of them look? If you tilt it a little bit and you go like this, you notice that it starts to veer off. You notice how both of them look pretty much the same, right? As a matter of fact, if you want to get really nitpicky about it, because I do get nitpicky when I can put this on here, right here, that means that I wanted to have more of this flower. Over here, I wanted less of it, so I shift it over. You see the difference right there? I know exactly what I did when I did that. That means that I brought on the die and was framing it out. Where do I want it to fall? Use these dies to help you when you have backgrounds like this. Whether it's a glimmer background, better press background, stencil background, whatever you're using as a background and you want to straighten it out, these are your best friends. That's why they're my crafty assistant. But they're also great for all these fun layers and making clean cards like this. And I've used them on countless cards that you've seen in this video. Alrighty, crafters, that is it. Everything will be detailed and linked below. Don't forget to check your wish list. Don't forget to create a wish list so you can win your wish list. Also, don't forget to add your rewards. Remember, rewards at Spellbinders equals cash. Also, crafters, when you spend $150, you'll get that freebie. If you spend $100, you'll get free shipping. Do not add Kit Club to this order. Kit Club will not guarantee you free shipping with this order. Kit Club ships free on its own. So keep Kit Club separate from this, because if you merge the two together, you will hold up your order. So Kit Club doesn't add to your $150 total. It's by itself, in case you didn't know that. So Kit Club is over here. Keep it over there. For your order here, just keep everything here. If you don't reach 150, it's quite fine. Just shop, enjoy the sale, grab the goodies and have fun. If you go over that, then you're going to get the freebie. And then a lot of you will still get the stickers, whether your order is $50, $25, or $300. Alrighty, crafters, that is it. Everything will be detailed and linked below. Thanks so much for watching. Until the next video, come back to my channel to see those 2 collections and also to see that tote. Stay crafty, my friends. Bye!